Attention! 89% of Americans over 50 are spreading this so-called healthy protein on their toast every morning, and it's actually sabotaging their muscle growth. If you're one of them, you could be losing precious muscle mass right now without even knowing it. Stay with me for the next 15 minutes, because I'm going to reveal 12 superior spreads that could transform your muscle health, and some of them are probably already sitting in your refrigerator. For decades, we've been conditioned to think that peanut butter is the ultimate protein spread. Slap some peanut butter on toast, and you're good to go, right? But here's what nobody's telling you. Peanut butter is actually one of the least effective spreads you could choose if your goal is building and maintaining muscle mass, especially after age 50. Now, before you think I've lost my mind, let me explain. Peanut butter isn't bad. It has protein, it has healthy fats. But when you look at the actual nutrient profile and compare it to other spreads available to you, peanut butter comes up short in almost every category that matters for muscle growth. And there are spreads sitting on grocery store shelves right now that deliver exponentially more muscle-building nutrition for the same or even fewer calories. Let me start by breaking down what's wrong with peanut butter from a muscle-building perspective. 2 tablespoons of peanut butter contains about 8 grams of protein. That's not nothing, but it's not impressive either. More importantly, that protein is incomplete. It's low in certain essential amino acids, particularly methionine and lysine. Your muscles need all 9 essential amino acids in adequate amounts to build new tissue effectively. Peanut butter doesn't provide this. Peanut butter is also extremely calorie-dense without being nutrient-dense. Those 2 tablespoons pack roughly 190 calories, most of which come from fat. Again, fat isn't inherently bad. But when you're trying to maximize muscle growth per calorie consumed, peanut butter's inefficient. You're getting a lot of energy, but not a lot of the specific nutrients that trigger and support muscle protein synthesis. The omega-6 to omega-3 ratio in peanut butter is also problematic. Peanuts are very high in omega-6 fatty acids and contain virtually no omega-3 fatty acids. This imbalanced ratio can promote inflammation when consumed regularly. Chronic inflammation is one of the primary drivers of age-related muscle loss. By eating peanut butter daily, you might actually be working against your muscle-building goals. So, what should you be spreading on your toast instead? What are these superior options that actually activate muscle growth? Let me walk you through them, starting with the most powerful option. The absolute best spread for muscle growth is cottage cheese. Now, I know what you're thinking. Cottage cheese on toast sounds weird. It's not a traditional spread. But hear me out, because the nutritional profile of cottage cheese for muscle building is unmatched by any other spread you can put on bread. 2 tablespoons of cottage cheese contain about 7 grams of complete protein with all essential amino acids in optimal ratios. But here's where it gets interesting. That's just 2 tablespoons. Most people would use a 1/4 cup of cottage cheese on a slice of toast, which gives you roughly 14 grams of complete high-quality protein. And the calorie count? Only about 50 calories for that 1/4 cup. Think about this. You're getting almost double the protein of peanut butter at about 1/4 of the calories. But it's not just about quantity. The protein in cottage cheese is primarily casein, which is a slow-digesting protein that provides a steady stream of amino acids to your muscles for hours. This sustained protein delivery is exactly what your aging muscles need to maintain an anabolic state throughout the day. Cottage cheese is also incredibly rich in leucine, the amino acid that acts as the primary trigger for muscle protein synthesis. Research shows that older adults need about 2.5 to 3 grams of leucine per meal to maximally stimulate muscle building. A 1/4 cup of cottage cheese provides roughly 1 gram of leucine. Combine that with the protein in your whole grain toast, and you're hitting the threshold perfectly. But the benefits don't stop there. Cottage cheese is loaded with calcium, which is crucial not just for bone health, but also for muscle contraction. It contains significant amounts of selenium, a mineral that supports thyroid function and plays a role in muscle metabolism. It provides B vitamins that are essential for energy production and protein synthesis. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Cottage cheese on toast doesn't sound appetizing to everyone, but you can make it delicious. Spread cottage cheese on whole grain toast and top it with sliced tomatoes, black pepper, and a drizzle of olive oil. Savory, satisfying, and packed with muscle-building nutrition. Or go sweet, cottage cheese with sliced strawberries and a drizzle of honey. Or with blueberries and a sprinkle of cinnamon. Or with banana slices and a few chopped walnuts. The texture issue that some people have with cottage cheese can be solved by choosing small curd cottage cheese, or even blending it smooth if you prefer. Whipped cottage cheese is becoming popular and spreads exactly like cream cheese, but with 4 times the protein. The second most powerful spread for muscle growth is Greek yogurt. Like cottage cheese, Greek yogurt is a complete protein source with an excellent amino acid profile. 2 tablespoons contain about 5 grams of protein. But again, you'd typically use more than that on toast. A quarter cup provides about 10 grams of complete protein for roughly 35 calories. Greek yogurt has a creamy, spreadable consistency that works beautifully on toast. The protein is a combination of casein and whey, giving you both fast-acting and slow-acting protein delivery. This combination is ideal for muscle protein synthesis. You get an immediate spike in amino acid availability from the whey, followed by sustained release from the casein. Greek yogurt is also an excellent source of probiotics, the beneficial bacteria that support gut health. This matters more for muscle building than most people realize. Your gut bacteria influence inflammation levels, nutrient absorption, and even hormone production. A healthy gut microbiome supports muscle maintenance and growth. By eating Greek yogurt regularly, you're supporting your muscles both directly through protein provision and indirectly through gut health optimization. The calcium content of Greek yogurt is substantial, similar to cottage cheese. It also provides phosphorus, which works with calcium to support bone health and plays a role in energy metabolism within muscle cells. The B vitamins in Greek yogurt, particularly B12, are crucial for red blood cell formation and oxygen delivery to working muscles. Plain Greek yogurt on toast works wonderfully with both sweet and savory toppings. For savory, add cucumber slices, dill, and a pinch of salt. For sweet, add mashed berries, a touch of vanilla extract, and a sprinkle of granola for crunch. Or spread Greek yogurt and top with sliced peaches and a drizzle of maple syrup. The possibilities are endless, and every variation delivers exceptional muscle-building nutrition. The third option is something that might surprise you: tahini. Tahini is a paste made from ground sesame seeds, and it's been a staple in Middle Eastern cuisine for thousands of years. While tahini doesn't have quite as much protein as cottage cheese or Greek yogurt, it offers unique benefits for muscle growth that make it incredibly valuable. 2 tablespoons of tahini contain about 5 grams of protein. That's less than cottage cheese, but the protein quality is excellent. Sesame seeds contain good amounts of all essential amino acids, but what makes tahini special for muscle building is its incredible mineral content. Tahini is one of the richest sources of calcium available from plant foods. 2 tablespoons provide about 130 milligrams of calcium. It's also extremely high in magnesium, providing about 13% of your daily needs in just 2 tablespoons. Magnesium is absolutely critical for muscle function, and deficiency is common in older adults. Low magnesium levels contribute to muscle weakness, cramping, and impaired protein synthesis. Tahini is also rich in zinc, copper, and iron, all of which play important roles in muscle health and hormone production. Zinc in particular is crucial for testosterone production and muscle repair. The healthy fats in tahini are primarily monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats that support hormone production and reduce inflammation. The texture of tahini is smooth and creamy, spreading easily on toast. The flavor is nutty and rich, working well in both sweet and savory applications. Spread tahini on toast and top with sliced banana and a sprinkle of cinnamon for a sweet option. Or go savory with sliced radishes, a squeeze of lemon, and some za'atar seasoning. One of the most powerful combinations is tahini, mixed with a little Greek yogurt or cottage cheese before spreading on toast. This gives you the complete protein from dairy, plus the minerals and healthy fats from sesame. Top it with roasted vegetables for a nutrient-dense, muscle-building meal. The fourth option is almond butter, which is significantly better than peanut butter for muscle growth, despite being in the same category of nut butters. 2 tablespoons of almond butter contain about 7 grams of protein, similar to peanut butter, but the protein quality is better, with a more balanced amino acid profile. Where almond butter really shines is in its vitamin E content. Almonds are one of the richest sources of vitamin E, and 2 tablespoons of almond butter provide about half your daily needs. Vitamin E is a powerful antioxidant that protects muscle cells from oxidative damage during and after exercise. This protection supports better recovery and more effective muscle building. Almond butter is also much higher in magnesium than peanut butter. Remember, magnesium is crucial for muscle function and is often deficient in older adults. The magnesium in almond butter supports muscle contraction, protein synthesis, and energy production within muscle cells. The fat profile of almond butter is superior to peanut butter as well. While both are high in fat, almond butter has more monounsaturated fat and a better omega-6 to omega-3 ratio. This means less inflammatory potential and better support for hormone production. Almond butter spreads beautifully on toast and pairs well with fruit, particularly berries or apple slices. For maximum muscle-building benefit, combine almond butter with cottage cheese or Greek yogurt on your toast. The combination provides complete protein, healthy fats, vitamin E, and minerals, all in one meal. The fifth option is something unconventional, but incredibly effective. Mashed white beans. White beans, such as cannellini beans or navy beans, can be mashed into a smooth spread that's packed with muscle-building nutrition. Half a cup of mashed white beans provides about 8 grams of complete plant protein, plus massive amounts of fiber and resistant starch. The fiber and resistant starch in white beans feed beneficial gut bacteria, supporting gut health and indirectly supporting muscle maintenance through reduced inflammation and improved nutrient absorption. White beans are also extremely rich in folate, iron, magnesium, and potassium, all of which support muscle health. The calorie count of mashed white beans is remarkably low compared to nut butters. Half a cup contains only about 120 calories, making it very efficient for muscle building without excess calories. This is particularly valuable for older adults who need plenty of protein, but don't want to consume excessive calories that might lead to fat gain. Mashed white beans on toast might sound bland, but they're actually a blank canvas for flavor. Mash them with a little olive oil, lemon juice, garlic, and herbs. Spread on toast and top with roasted red peppers. Or mash them with pesto for a flavorful, protein-rich spread. Or mix them with sun-dried tomatoes and basil. The sixth option is ricotta cheese, which is similar to cottage cheese, but with a smoother texture that some people prefer. Ricotta has slightly less protein than cottage cheese, but still provides excellent muscle-building nutrition. A quarter cup of ricotta contains about 7 grams of complete protein for about 50 calories. Ricotta is particularly rich in branched-chain amino acids, including leucine, which are the most important amino acids for triggering muscle protein synthesis. The smooth, creamy texture of ricotta spreads beautifully on toast and works perfectly with both sweet and savory toppings. For sweet applications, try ricotta with honey and sliced figs, or with mashed berries and a sprinkle of dark chocolate shavings. For savory, spread ricotta and top with sautéed mushrooms and fresh thyme, or with roasted cherry tomatoes and basil. Ricotta also provides substantial calcium and phosphorus for bone health. The whey protein content delivers fast-acting amino acids that spike muscle protein synthesis quickly after consumption. The seventh option is hummus, the Middle Eastern spread made from chickpeas and tahini. While hummus doesn't have quite as much protein as cottage cheese or Greek yogurt, it offers a unique combination of plant protein, fiber, and healthy fats that support muscle health. 2 tablespoons of hummus contain about 2 grams of protein, which doesn't sound impressive, but you'd typically use a quarter cup on toast, which provides about 4 grams. Combined with the protein in whole grain bread, you're getting a complete amino acid profile because the grains and legumes complement each other perfectly. The real value of hummus for muscle building is the combination of protein, complex carbohydrates, and healthy fats from tahini. This macronutrient balance provides sustained energy for workouts and recovery. The chickpeas in hummus are also rich in iron, magnesium, and B vitamins that support energy production and muscle function. Hummus on toast is a classic for good reason. Top it with sliced cucumber, tomatoes, and a sprinkle of paprika for a satisfying, nutritious meal. Or spread hummus thickly and top with roasted vegetables. Or add some sliced hard-boiled egg for additional complete protein. The eighth option is something that might seem unusual: sardine spread. Mashed sardines create a protein-packed spread that delivers complete amino acids plus omega-3 fatty acids that support muscle health by reducing inflammation. 3 ounces of sardines, which is roughly what you'd spread on 2 slices of toast, provides about 23 grams of complete protein. Sardines are also one of few food sources of vitamin D, which is crucial for muscle function and often deficient in older adults. The omega-3 content of sardines is exceptional, providing the anti-inflammatory fats that help preserve muscle mass as you age. The calcium content of sardines, particularly when you eat the soft bones, is remarkable. This calcium supports both bone health and muscle contraction. The selenium in sardines supports thyroid function, which regulates metabolism and influences muscle maintenance. Mashed sardines on toast can be delicious when prepared well. Mash them with a little Greek yogurt or cottage cheese for extra protein and creaminess. Add lemon juice, capers, and fresh dill. Spread on whole grain toast for a powerhouse muscle building meal. The ninth option is egg salad, which when made properly becomes an exceptional muscle building spread. 2 hard-boiled eggs mashed with a tablespoon of Greek yogurt instead of mayonnaise creates a spread with about 14 grams of complete protein and minimal excess calories. Eggs are considered the gold standard for protein quality. They contain all essential amino acids in perfect ratios for human muscle building. The yolks provide choline, which supports nerve function and muscle control. They contain lutein and zeaxanthin for eye health. They provide vitamin D, B vitamins, and minerals like selenium and zinc. Making egg salad with Greek yogurt instead of mayonnaise significantly boosts protein content while reducing fat and calories. Add some chopped celery, onion, mustard, and herbs for flavor and extra nutrition. Spread this protein-rich mixture on whole grain toast for a satisfying muscle-building meal. The 10th option is cashew butter, another nut butter that's superior to peanut butter for muscle building. Cashew butter has a creamy, mild flavor and provides about 5 grams of protein per 2 tablespoons. While this is less than peanut butter, the protein quality is better, and the overall nutrient profile is more beneficial. Cashew butter is particularly rich in copper, magnesium, and zinc, all of which play important roles in muscle function and recovery. The fat profile is predominantly monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats that support hormone production and reduce inflammation. What makes cashew butter special is its high content of amino acids, like arginine, that support nitric oxide production. Better nitric oxide levels mean better blood flow to muscles during exercise, supporting performance and recovery. Cashew butter spreads smoothly on toast and works well with both fruit and vegetables. Try it with sliced apple and cinnamon, or with banana and dark chocolate chips. For a savory twist, spread cashew butter and top with sliced cucumber and a drizzle of tamari. The 11th option is sunflower seed butter, which is a great choice for people with nut allergies. 2 tablespoons provide about 6 grams of protein with a good amino acid profile. What makes sunflower seed butter particularly valuable is its exceptional vitamin E content, even higher than almond butter. Sunflower seed butter is also rich in magnesium, selenium, and zinc. The healthy fats support hormone production and reduce inflammation. The protein, while not quite as much as cottage cheese, still contributes meaningfully to daily protein intake. The flavor of sunflower seed butter is mild and slightly sweet, working well on toast with jam, honey, or fresh fruit. For maximum muscle-building benefit, combine it with cottage cheese or Greek yogurt. The 12th option is white bean and avocado spread. Mash equal parts white beans and avocado, together with lemon juice and garlic. This creates a creamy, protein-rich spread that provides complete plant protein, plus healthy monounsaturated fats from avocado. Half a cup of this mixture provides about 8 grams of protein, plus significant fiber, potassium, magnesium, and vitamins. The healthy fats from avocado support hormone production and reduce inflammation. The fiber feeds beneficial gut bacteria. This spread works beautifully on toast with sliced tomatoes and a sprinkle of everything bagel seasoning, or with radish slices and microgreens. It's fresh, flavorful, and packed with muscle-supporting nutrition. Now let's talk about the science of why these spreads work better than peanut butter for muscle building. The key factor is leucine content and overall protein quality. Your muscles need adequate leucine to trigger the mTOR pathway that initiates muscle protein synthesis. Most of the spreads I've mentioned provide more leucine per serving than peanut butter. The second factor is completeness of amino acid profile. Your muscles need all 9 essential amino acids simultaneously to build new tissue. Peanut butter is deficient in certain amino acids. Dairy-based spreads like cottage cheese and Greek yogurt provide complete protein. Bean-based spreads combined with whole grain bread create complete protein through complementary amino acids. The third factor is nutrient density beyond just protein. Muscle building requires more than just amino acids. You need minerals like magnesium, zinc, and calcium. You need vitamins like D and B vitamins. You need antioxidants to protect against oxidative damage. The spreads I've recommended provide these supporting nutrients in ways peanut butter doesn't. The fourth factor is the effect on inflammation. Chronic inflammation is one of the primary drivers of age-related muscle loss. The omega-6 heavy profile of peanut butter can promote inflammation. Spreads rich in omega-3 fats, or anti-inflammatory compounds, help reduce inflammation and protect muscle mass. The fifth factor is calorie efficiency. When you're over 50, you need plenty of protein, but you don't want excessive calories that lead to fat gain. Many of the spreads I've recommended provide more protein per calorie than peanut butter, making them more efficient for muscle building without unwanted weight gain. Let me give you some practical protocols for using these spreads to maximize muscle growth. The most important principle is protein distribution throughout the day. Research shows that older adults should aim for at least 25 to 30 grams of protein per meal. Consume 3 to 4 times daily to maintain and build muscle effectively. Using high-protein spreads on toast can help you hit these targets easily. 2 slices of whole grain bread provide about 8 grams of protein. Add a quarter cup of cottage cheese, and you're at 22 grams. Add a sliced hard-boiled egg, and you're at 28 grams. You've hit the muscle-building threshold with a simple, delicious meal. Timing matters, too. Having high-protein toast within an hour or two of resistance training provides your muscles with the amino acids they need for repair and growth. The carbohydrates in the bread help drive those amino acids into muscle cells by triggering insulin release. Having a high-protein spread on toast before bed is another smart strategy. The slow-digesting protein from cottage cheese or Greek yogurt provides amino acids to your muscles throughout the night while you sleep. This prevents the muscle breakdown that can occur during the overnight fast. Quality of bread matters. Choose whole grain bread with at least 3 grams of fiber per slice and at least 4 grams of protein per slice. The combination of fiber and protein in the bread itself contributes to overall nutrition and helps create a complete amino acid profile when combined with your spread. Let's discuss preparation strategies because convenience matters for consistency. You can make large batches of certain spreads and store them for easy use throughout the week. Mashed white beans keep well in the refrigerator for 5 days. Egg salad lasts 3 to 4 days. Hummus lasts about a week. Cottage cheese and Greek yogurt are ready to use straight from the container. Keep individual serving sizes of these in your refrigerator for grab-and-go convenience. Pre-slice vegetables like cucumber, tomatoes, and radishes to have toppings ready. For nut and seed butters, buy high-quality versions without added sugar or hydrogenated oils. Natural versions might have oil separation, which is normal. Just stir before using. Store nut butters in the pantry or refrigerator, depending on preference. Now let's address cost, because budget matters to many people. Cottage cheese and Greek yogurt are extremely economical protein sources. A large container costs $3 to $5 and provides many servings. Per gram of protein, dairy spreads are much cheaper than meat. Canned beans are incredibly cheap. A can costs less than $2 and makes multiple servings of bean spread. Dried beans are even cheaper, but require cooking time. Tahini is more expensive, but a jar lasts a long time since you use small amounts. Nut butters vary in price. Almond butter, cashew butter, and sunflower seed butter are more expensive than peanut butter, but still reasonable. Natural versions without added ingredients are worth the extra cost for better nutrition. Sardines are economical protein, especially when bought canned. A can provides multiple servings of high-quality protein for $2 to $3. The nutritional value per dollar is excellent. Let's talk about flavor combinations, because variety keeps you consistent. For cottage cheese on toast, try these combinations. Cottage cheese with sliced strawberries and balsamic glaze. Cottage cheese with roasted red peppers and basil. Cottage cheese with smoked salmon and capers. Cottage cheese with mashed avocado and everything bagel seasoning. For Greek yogurt on toast. Greek yogurt with cucumber, dill, and lemon zest. Greek yogurt with mashed blueberries and chopped almonds. Greek yogurt with roasted beets and goat cheese crumbles. Greek yogurt with sliced peaches and honey. For tahini, tahini with sliced banana and date syrup. Tahini with roasted eggplant and pomegranate seeds. Tahini with grated carrot and cumin. Tahini with sliced figs and walnuts. For white bean spread, white beans with sun-dried tomatoes and arugula. White beans with roasted garlic and rosemary. White beans with olive tapenade. White beans with pesto and cherry tomatoes. The possibilities are truly endless. By rotating through different spreads and toppings, you never get bored while consistently delivering excellent muscle-building nutrition to your body. Let me address the lactose intolerance concern, because some people avoid dairy spreads for this reason. Cottage cheese and Greek yogurt are actually well tolerated by many lactose-intolerant individuals because much of the lactose has been removed or converted during processing. Greek yogurt in particular is low in lactose. If dairy is truly problematic, focus on the plant-based options like tahini, white bean spread, hummus, and nut butters. These provide excellent nutrition without any dairy. You can also find lactose-free cottage cheese and Greek yogurt in many stores. Now let's discuss texture preferences, because this affects which spreads you'll actually use consistently. If you prefer smooth textures, Greek yogurt, whipped cottage cheese, tahini, and nut butters work well. If you don't mind some texture, regular cottage cheese, hummus, mashed beans, and egg salad are excellent. Blending is always an option. Blend cottage cheese until smooth if you find the curds off-putting. Blend white beans completely smooth or leave them slightly chunky, depending on preference. Make hummus extra smooth by processing longer. The key is finding spreads you actually enjoy eating. The best muscle-building spread is the one you'll eat consistently. Experiment with different options to find your favorites. Let me address the concern about carbohydrates in bread, because some people worry about this. Yes, bread contains carbohydrates, but carbohydrates are not the enemy of muscle building. In fact, carbohydrates support muscle growth by providing energy for workouts, triggering insulin release that drives amino acids into muscles, and replenishing muscle glycogen stores. Whole grain bread provides complex carbohydrates that digest slowly and provide sustained energy. The fiber in whole grain bread supports gut health and blood sugar control. The combination of protein-rich spread plus whole-grain carbohydrates creates an optimal environment for muscle protein synthesis. If you're concerned about carbohydrate intake, choose bread with higher protein and fiber content, or use one slice instead of two, or use the spreads on other vehicles like rice cakes, whole grain crackers, or vegetable slices. The conclusion is simple. Peanut butter is nutritionally inferior to numerous other spreads available for muscle building after age 50. Cottage cheese, Greek yogurt, tahini, almond butter, white bean spread, ricotta, hummus, sardine spread, egg salad, cashew butter, sunflower seed butter, and white bean avocado spread all provide superior muscle building nutrition through complete protein, essential minerals, beneficial fats, and supporting nutrients. Choose spreads based on your preferences and budget, rotate through options for variety, and spread them on whole grain toast for a simple, effective muscle building strategy. Your muscles will thank you, and you might just discover that these alternatives taste even better than peanut butter ever did. If this video has touched your heart in any way, let me know by clicking the like button, sharing it with someone you care about, or typing one in the comments. And if you wish to continue walking this path with me, exploring health, healing, and deeper living in your golden years, don't forget to subscribe and tap the bell icon. Every week I will be right here with you, reminding all of us that we are still alive,